MFKZT is a real thing. Google it.
The element is the end result of an atomic structuring. And therefore, that atomic structuring can be altered with certain vibrational tones. But if you heat the gold, it can turn into a white powder. And that white powder is what the ancients called MFKZT.
New white pussy, man of Montana. Take this shit because 1,000 times lighter. Faster, stronger. Ride the white Bronco. High dives, tone to toe. Shop and monotonic gold up like Ron Gold. New black
energy flung to the stars.
Monatomic gold is the brainchild of an Arizona farmer named David Hudson, who claimed throughout the 1980s to have rediscovered a wonder drug used by ancient Egyptian priests.
You will not be recognized physically by people who knew you before you took this.
There are literally hundreds of brands online that claim to contain some form of ormus. But due to the health risks of consuming silicate aluminum, connoisseurs insist that the only way to obtain pure monatomic gold is through an underground network of alchemists. Which is how I found myself at a Cache for Gold in downtown Brooklyn, waiting to be picked up and escorted to a secret location, where I learned a 5,000-year-old recipe for turning gold into MFKZT.
Life is much better if you can control the energy or the electricity that is flowing through your body. In 2005, I was having this electrical flow in my hands and my feet, and at some point I started taking what is known as white powder gold, and this created a big change in me.
At the Temple of Karnak, we can see Pharaoh Thutmose III being served a cone-like substance that is being described as being made of gold, but strangely being referred to as white bread.
Many people believe, including Sigmund Freud, that Moses was actually an Egyptian priest who was a follower of the pharaoh Akhenaten.
Moses possessed ancient technology that was closely guarded by the Egyptian priesthood, and he passed that technology onto the Hebrews.
And in the morning, there was a layer of dew around the camp. When the dew was gone, thin flakes like frost on the ground appeared on the desert floor. When the Israelites saw it, they said to each other, "What is it?" For they did not know what it was.
The word mana literally translates into "what is it?" Just like we see in the Egyptian Book of the Dead, there's this constant repetition of the phrase "what is it?"
When Moses comes down from Mount Horeb, he discovers his brother has forged a golden calf. So what does he do? He burns it with fire, smashes it into a fine powder, mixes it with water,
and feeds it to the Israelites.
I mean, I don't want my face shown though. Yeah?
Do you have to wear the mask?
Yeah, yes we do. Stop playing. Alright?
Alright, so our cook here is now going to walk us through the monatomic gold cooking process.
Gold. Distilled water. 6 ounces. Dead sea salt. 3 tablespoons. Hydrochloric acid. Hydrogen peroxide.
Okay, and then what?
You just stir.
How long?
10 hours.
Should I close this?
Yeah. Hey, be careful.
Hola chicas y chicos, mi nombre es Sam. Esta es mi entrada luego de 30 días consumiendo el monatomic gold. Bueno, pues nada, yo todos los días por la mañana consumo 1 gramo. Realmente sabe horrible, para que les voy a mentir. Pero está bien, definitivamente siento un incremento en mi percepción de la energía de la gente. Por ejemplo, si yo me encuentro con alguien que tiene una energía, una vibración positiva, negativa, muy...
I have this ability to hyper-focus my mind creatively and spiritually into a zone where I'm able to kind of see.
see, right? Check that out.
Yeah, y'all got started, huh?
What's that for?
Sometimes it get radioactive. Kind of making like the best MFKZT out right now, so.
Right, you want to keep your recipe secret.
Yeah.
Who are you afraid of?
Motherfuckers with money. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Powerful, people on TV that you might know that don't want other people to know that this is what they're on, you know what I'm saying? Like, want to make sure they're not, forgive my French, sticking their dick in something that's really sacred.
It seems like a pretty simple recipe, though.
No, it's not. We got this from an actual person who studied in Alchemist, or what you would call Egypt, 'cause I got a lot of books on biochemistry and theoretical physics.
You believe in the
absolutely,
power of the
absolutely. I've seen it, I don't take it, I don't abuse it though. You know what I mean? This is not for like play at all. So no disrespect to the ancestors, none of that.
Pero, no sé, a veces no es tan bueno, a veces me hace un poquito de daño, me siento cansada, agotada, no puedo hacer tantas cosas por mí misma y nada, me siento también como sobrecogida, es la palabra, sobrecogida por la tristeza del mundo, por el miedo.
All right, so 10 hours of string later, and now we have the final product, monatomic gold, and it's now a powdery white substance. Can you tell us how it's meant to be ingested?
You add a little bit of water and make sure the consistency is thick enough, and just very little bit on a spoon and just put it in your mouth.
Would you mind showing it to the camera, actually? You can see what it looks like.
Here you go, Grandma.
Just like at night, you give up this body, you take your subtle body and you go to somewhere. You're sleeping in your room, but you are working in a different place. Don't you do that? That subtle body takes you from this body to the womb of another mother by nature's direction.
You are a God that pretends not to be a God. You are the God that creates all of the experience that you explore or that you have.
I did a radionic analysis on the product itself, and it didn't come up well. So it seemed to me somebody was putting a form of spiritual or psychospiritual crack into the populace because we were ascending. Humanity is taking its next quantum leap by itself. And those who control that don't like that. They don't like the cattle getting out of the corral. They don't like the stampeding.
So I just got back to 314 and my sweet mates are bugging the fuck out. What the fuck? Carrie? Are you good, Carrie? No. What is going on? What is this? Say that again.
No one has to die.
Who's gonna die?
No one has to die.
No one is.
No one has to die.
Swazi, Swazi, Swazi. Swazi, Swazi, Swazi. Swazi, Swazi, Swazi. Swazi, Swazi, Swazi. Oh, shit. Pop that feeling. Echoing the heaven. Bang, 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 bang. Cop my drugs. Cop that feeling. My full of venom. Bang, 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 bang.
My objective right here, and I want this to be very clear, I didn't speak for 12 years. But what I've seen in all of medical work is that when we analyze using thermogravimetric analysis on gold, will literally superconduct at body temperature.